would you be interested in getting a monthly update of what your neighborhood's doing? So if a house goes for sale in your neighborhood, you don't have to go over there and walk over there. You can just click on the link and it'll show you what the house is selling for and all the cool pictures. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, great. What's your address? My address is 43330 Windrose Lane. And that is in, I hope you guys are adding yourself right now.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can kind of see what your clients are going to get. 93536. Ownership. Do you own the house or are you renting? Oh yeah, we own it. Okay, great. It's your primary? Yeah, it's my primary. Sounds good. Now here, underneath there, it says tags. And now say if you're like, okay, I have this really weird thing where I'm really into people's zodiac signs and I do funny little things. What's your zodiac sign or whatever. If you had that set up, you could put that in there. That make sense? Mm-hmm. Where it says tags, this is where you're putting information about people that you have set up where you want to sort them by. So, a buyer in 1 to 3 months. If you had that tag set up, you'd put that here, or whatever that looks like. Okay? You could leave it blank. You don't need to put anything in there. Now it says status. You could social media. You could add anything. But what you're going to do is hit save at the top right. Oh, I forgot the area code on my bird. 16618601339. Something like that.
What is my GCI?
Okay. So that's one way we could do it in the field. You hit save. Now that contact's going to show up right here. Now I'm going to show you how to do it up here as well. Say if you just do it the old-fashioned way, you don't want your phone up, and you don't want to be doing that in front of people, you feel awkward, you just want to talk, you want them to sign in just like normal, great. Make sure to just get their information somehow. So say you get back to your office, now you need to add the contacts that you just met. So you'd hit add contact up here at the top right. Full name, Garrett, actually let's go with, I have too many Garretts. Gary Robo. Perfect. Robo. Okay, my email address is garrett.rowe@gmail.com. My number is that my preferred. I prefer to get text messages. Now you can see what kind of stage they're in. If they're a captured lead, a connected lead, a qualified. We connected at an open house, but we're not qualified, but you know who I am, he knows who I am, we've talked in person. If there was a lead source, you could put that. The system tags, so say if you wanted to put a system tag that was already in here, bought, sold, KW agent, referral partner, downline. If you don't have anything that makes sense, don't put it. If there's a custom tag like I talked about that you would want, like favorite ice cream? No. So say you wanted to do favorite ice creams, to give people their favorite ice creams or whatever. You could ice cream. I don't have that, but I could create favorite ice cream, and now those are there. That's the tag that could bring up. I mean, I don't know why you want that as a tag, but we'll say buying 6 plus. I can create that. Now, in the future, I could add buying in 6 months plus as a tag to sort people by, if I wanted. You could do whatever you want, just to show that you could sort your people however you want. Description, if you wanted to do a description about them, you had their address. See how the address comes up? You click it. And then if you knew their birthday, this would be important, so you could send them a happy birthday on their birthday. All right. And if you knew they had a relationship with their wife or someone was in here, you could add relationships to their social media, if there any company information. And then if you did, oh look, they have a transaction time frame, they've added this. There's 6+ months, so you don't have to create your own. And then if you knew their home anniversary date, whatever info you want to create, you hit create. I've already created this person because it's my email address. So it's saying if I override it, it's going to make 2 of the same email address. So if you already had someone with that email address, I say it's okay. We'll add it. Alright. So now I'm in the system, okay? So now we all added a contact. Now I want to show you what you could do with that contact. Alright?
I have a question.
Yep.
Did you say that you can connect from your app to this?
It'll do it automatically. So when you put it in your command from Kelly, it's all connected. That's that AI base that we said. We have the AI connected in our app, connected to this. It's all one platform. So you don't have to go to multiple places.
Unless you do something. Okay.
It might take a minute to come up.
Okay.
It might not be instant. Normally it's pretty quick. But just give it time. It should show up. All right. So let's say I only have that one contact in here. What do I call him? I call him Gary. Added 2 R's. I do 2 R's or 2. Gary. I should have made it where I remembered how I spell it. I don't remember what I just did. It's embarrassing. Okay, let's just do Adams because it's on here. Filters. You will come into errors with this. It's still beta, so just keep that in mind. They're adding new things daily. So let's say we just click on Adam Wilson. Say I added Adam on here. So the first thing you'll see with the contacts, how they're set up, is their name, how I put it in. You'll see that these are all the tags that I've associated with Adam in the past. Let's say he was a Zillow lead that came in, that I paid for. You could make that where Zillow comes into here and it shows it's a Zillow lead. Let's say whatever tags else I put in, it's in here. We have his phone number. We have his email. We have his home address. We have this. Well, let's say I need to get a hold of Adam. I'm going to click on here and I'm going to say, hey man, you need to take more showers. Because I sent them this on the last class. So we'll send him this. So now Adam's going to get this text message from me. I could also hit the call button, which would go, I can link up to my, let's see if it loads up, I'll show you. Go. Let's try again. The last message was kind of mean. I'll say, we miss you in this class. So you'll see over here, here's the timeline of everything that I've communicated with Adam just today. We had emails, any email that's gone back and forth between us, this text message that I sent him. Now if he replies, the response will be right here. So any communication that I've had with Adam is right here in one spot. Amazing, right? Mm-hmm. I don't need to go to my Gmail, I don't need to go to my phone, I don't need to go anywhere else, it's right here. If I want to go back to the past week, a month, or every piece of communication we've had. Pretty cool. Say I want to send him an email. I click on his name. There we go. Click back into command and open up my Gmail account. I sent him an email real quick. Now, it was there. We send him the text, that email will pop up here. It populated for a second. It'll pop up here as well, that email I just sent him. Pretty cool? Mm-hmm. So now here's why it's important to have addresses. This is one of the coolest features that we have. Wow, we are not going to have enough time to go through half of the stuff that we're supposed to get through today, but that's okay. So, having their address is a very powerful tool for us right now. So in all of real estate, anything online right now, everything's divided by zip code, right? Get on Zillow, use 93536, 93550, 93552. It's not by neighborhoods, it's zip code. As real estate agents, we know zip codes, what is his estimate? It's garbage? No? You think his estimates are accurate? They're terrible, right?
They're okay.
No, they're terrible. They're not. Sometimes they could be kind of close, sometimes they're 50, 60,000 off. Terrible, because they use an aggregate of the zip code. So let's use 93536 as an example. If your house is on top of Quartz Hill Mountain, or if it's over an old town, Quartz Hill, that was built in the 50s, do you think there's a difference in price?
Of course.
We're talking millions of dollars to 300,000. Huge difference. So giving someone a area code update that lives in a house built in 1943 in Quartz Hill on a half acre has nothing to do with the house built in 2016 on a tract home with a 10,000 square foot lot, right? Nothing to do with each other. So what this will allow you to do is actually get your neighborhood level of what's going on. So Adam lives here. We want to go egg his house. Here's his address. I've put his address in. His neighborhood will automatically be in here as his neighborhood. I deleted it so I could show you what it looks like. So you could go here to the neighborhood and click Add Neighborhoods. You could view map, you could search for it, but let's just view the map. So Adam's address I put in here, so it's going to highlight it for me. Here's Adam's neighborhood. It's all connected. You'll see all these neighborhoods, how they're different. So if a house comes for sale in this neighborhood for someone that lives in this neighborhood, it's valuable, right? I know what's going on in my neighborhood. I don't have to look about what's going on in this huge 93551 area that has nothing. Rancho Vista is going to be significantly different than over here. It's valuable to our clients. But say they live here, but they're curious about this neighborhood and this neighborhood and this neighborhood. They want to know all, you talk to them, they like all these neighborhoods. Okay, so we hit save. Neighborhood market snapshot is right here. This is his snapshot. Now you got this add to smart plan button. Adam's already been put on my smart plan. When you put your client's information into here and you add them to a smart plan once a month, they're going to get an email. And it's going to be all that marketing that we did in this market snapshot. I'll show you what it looks like. Got a lot of them. So they're going to get an email, a personalized website just to them, nobody else. They don't have to log in, they don't have to do anything. And it's going to look just like this. Hopefully it loads up. So you see how we did my branded stuff, my home, my neighborhood? And now this is Adam's P6 neighborhood snapshot. That he'll get this email and he can see, wow, this is where I live. And there's homes for sale in here. And he could click on them. Oh, that went too far. It says 2 homes for sale at price between here. Now these photos will be updated shortly. Our MLS is having issues connecting. Some of the neighborhoods work already, some don't. But this will be updated real soon where you'll have, like for example, this house is here. But he'll get this email once a month of what's going on in his neighborhood. That's valuable because he lives there. And he goes, oh, I drive by this house every day. It's worth $389? Holy moly. I thought my house was only worth nothing. Well, I could click on it. I can see what it looks like. This is cool. Not the best pictures. No offense if you're the listing agent in this room. It's not the best picture. It's a nice home. Paid for a professional.
What is that?
Sorry if you're the listing agent. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this listing agent? No, this is it's right here. That's the agent. It's not a KW. It's a real property management AV. Any which way. So you can see the houses, you can see how that looks pretty cool. He gets his email. You could go to the neighborhood stats and see what's going on. There's 2 homes for sale. There's 4 pending. The average home price is $400,000, $190 per square foot. Average days on market is 25. That's cool. That's just his neighborhood. And once a month, he's going to get an email from me telling him this.
And it'll automatically, or you have to input it?
It does it automatically. I don't do nothing. This is a new feature. This was not here last week.
But does the duration of it once a month, do you have to put it in for once a month or automatically does it only?
I don't do nothing.
Just
Once a month, he
one
gets an
time?
email. One time.
Okay.
This is why I told you to set up your marketing. So this is done up here. And if you go to About Me, this is why I said it's important because I don't really want people to say that Adam smells funny. But this is why I said set all this up. Your local expert, Garrett Rowe, serving you for this valley. Here's my email. Download my app. Remember? My app. Look at that. And if they're interested, they put their information. I'm interested. I want to sell my house. I'm getting 400,000. What the heck? So when they fill this out, this is going to go to your command, and your Kelly's going to go, "Meh." You got a new lead.
Called him right away.
Free. It's a lead that just came in. It's pretty cool. Okay?
Yes.
So this is why we're saying that get their addresses in. If you don't have your people's addresses, guess what? You got a chance to call them for a good reason. Go in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly. I got a good reason to call them, right? Hey, I got this really cool thing that does it'll show you what's going on in just your neighborhood, and it'll show you if your neighbor's house comes for sale. Once a month, you'll get an email from me. Unfortunately, I don't have your address. Do you mind if I plug that in real quick, and once a month you'll get the email? Great. I appreciate it. Okay, check it out. Let me know what you think of it. I'm curious, just some feedback on it. I think it's a really cool feature. Thanks. Oh, by the way, who do you know that's looking to buy or sell real estate? Right? Okay. Every conversation. And by the way, guys, who do you know that's looking to buy or looking to get into real estate? Because that's what I have to ask now. Okay. Pretty cool? We see how this is just the we are in one section of command. One little app, and we're going to run out of time and not be able to go into anything else. But I'm just trying to show you guys the power of what this is, and this is in beta, very beginning stages of what this is going to be. So we went back into the command app, and now I believe I have Adam's Facebook because I saved it on here. If I'm going to call him, but I want to just double check that nothing major happened before I call him because I haven't talked to him in 6 months. I scroll down and go, holy crap, he's got a baby. And I call him, hey Adam, how are things going, man? Great. How's the kid? Awesome. That's so exciting. You're a dad now. I didn't remember that. Thank God I had his Facebook on here.
Yeah.
You see how that can be powerful?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this kid's cute. You said more aw for my kid though, so it's
Because he looks like a
That's
mom.
because yours was all messy and.
Yeah.
we're close.
You guys just ran out of baby?
Yeah, pretty much. Pass it back. It helps her there. But anyways, so you can see this? Pretty cool?
Yes.
Alright. So now this is just the information that we could get and how we could stay in contact. Because remember, we have 3 to 7 years someone's going to buy or sell. What if they got an email from you once a month showing you what their market's doing? That's one easy step. We still need to contact and talk to these people, but it's something that's valued. By the way, this doesn't cost you any money. Go pay for Lions Desk that only does a quarter of this. It's $50 a month. I know, because I paid $50 a month for Lions Desk when I was in real estate.
Well, this is part of the $40 we paid.
Yep, this is included with your website and everything else. Cool stuff. Alright? Alright, so now we're going to get over here to reminders and tasks and notes, things that we need to know. So let's say I met Adam at an open house, and he wants to buy in 3 months. He's he's moving, his lease expires. 3 months, and he's absolutely going to buy in 2 to make the timing right. He just is saving, he needs to pay off a credit card, raise his credit score, whatever. Things happen, right? So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to click Tasks. And I'm going to add a task. And I'm going to say, call Adam. And it task. This one's not all day. And I'm gonna call him July 12th at 12 a.m. That seems ridiculous. We'll go p.m. And I'm gonna say, Adam, lease is expiring. Call him to see if he is ready to buy. Okay? And if I wanted to attach a file, I can, or add a hyperlink, a link to something. So I'm going to create task. So guess what's going to happen at 12 o'clock on, you guys guess what's going to happen. Who's got a good guess? It's going to happen on July 11th, whatever day I set that at.
It's gonna send you a reminder, right?
Kelly gonna
Kelly's gonna go, meh, call Adam. I click on it. Adam's ready to lease. Oh crap! I forgot about that. Adam, it's Garrett. I know when I was new, I remember thinking, I'm not gonna forget. I'm so needing business that I'm gonna be on it. There's no way I'm gonna forget. Next year, I'm like, holy crap! I forgot to call that person that I met a year and a half ago. You will forget. The system will remind you. Put it in here. Call Adam. Do it. What's this one? Monthly neighborhood snapshot was just sent. This is your reminder to call and check in. That did that automatically for me. It popped up and said, hey, call him because he got on the 30th, yesterday, at 4:30 in the morning, he got an email from me with this monthly neighborhood snapshot. Now I can call him today. Hey, did you get my email for your monthly neighborhood snapshot? Did you think that was pretty cool? Awesome. Yeah, it is cool. It's new technology that we have going on. Yeah, how's life? How's business? Yeah. Oh, by the way, who do you know that's looking to buy or sell real estate? I might be able to reach out to. Right? It gives you a reason to call without sounding salesman-y. If you don't like that ending, how I end it, there's a way to do it. You get comfortable with it, but there's a way to do it at the end where they kind of know it's coming, and they're okay with it. And if they're not, then hey, they don't have to answer my calls. Tasks, pretty cool, huh? Okay. Then there's also notes if you need to add notes just about anything, like a notepad. You could add a note on here, met at an open house, has payout from lawsuit coming in June, wants to buy a home. So that way I know before I call him, okay, he's got money coming in June, he wants to buy a home. Any notes about him that you want to put. This page here is everything you want to know about Adam, so when you call him, or every single time you call him or make contact, you know what's going on in his life, you're up to date, and you have that connection with him. Make sense? It's pretty cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, Adam, I just called him, and he goes, Garrett, my neighborhoods are selling for $400,000 because I saw your monthly update, or your monthly neighborhood snapshot. I bought my house for $120,000. You're telling me I can make $300,000 if I sell my home. You go, well, are you gonna buy another home? Like, what's your plan? I'm moving. Getting the heck out of California. $5 a gas. I can't afford it. Okay, let's do it. So Adam is going to want to sell soon. So we're going to jump from contacts to our second app. Now this is how we're going to run our business, guys. This is where we're going to see our pipeline, how much money we're going to make, keep track of our business. This is all we're going to get to time today because we are going to run out of time. So we're going to go to opportunities. Now I could create one here in his name as well. There's two different ways to get here, but this is the opportunities where it's at. Opportunities here, opportunities here. It's the same. So I'm going to click on opportunities. I've done this in a previous class where I've made Adam a buyer and we've closed it. So you can see that was already been done. But we're going to go pretend that it's brand new. I'm going to go to opportunities.
I'm gonna do a listing opportunity then?
So Adam is a listing. I just talked to Adam and he's going to want to sell.
Okay.
He needs some time. He's a few months away. But he told me that if he can get $400,000, he's going to do it. And I looked at his home, and I think we could get him $400,000. All right. So I'm going to keep track of this opportunity and all my opportunities that are coming into my business, no matter what. If I meet someone that's wanting to buy in 3 to 6 months, if I meet want to sell in 3 to 6 months, if I have someone that's about ready to sign a contract, anything that comes into my business, I'm gonna keep track of it. You have to keep track of our numbers. This does it for you. You don't need a spreadsheet, you don't need anything else, you do this, all right? So I'm going to go up to here and create an opportunity. First you'll see I don't have any opportunities. So right now I have no opportunity to make money. My GCI is nothing, opportunity, my probable income is 0, because I got no business. So I need to go get some leads to start cultivating to turn these into opportunities, right? All right. So I'm going to create an opportunity. And at the Antelope Valley Market Center, I'm going to take a listing. That's me. And I'm going to add my client, Mr. Adam Wilson. He's ready to sell a home. He can't do it himself. He needs me to do it. He's not a good agent. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So we're going to call this opportunity Wilson listing, pretty creative, but if I wanted to name it two Wilsons or whatever, I could do Adam Wilson, whatever I want to name it, that's what I would do. Now if I wanted to put a custom tag on it, I could, and an estimated closing date, we'll say he's still 3 months away, and then I get my offers within 2 weeks, and then a month after, so we'll look at the end of September. That's about when we think that's going to close. Estimated list pricing, he wants 400, and I think I could get it for him. The commission rate, I'm going to take 3%. I'll give out 3%. Opportunity, he's still not ready. He hasn't signed a contract, so I've got to cultivate him. I don't even have the appointment to sign the contract yet. So he's still a cultivate, right? And then the opportunity stage, he's hot. He's hot. I mean, have you seen him? He's a good-looking dude. All right. Create an opportunity. Only reason I would put that it's hot is because he called me saying, hey, in 3 months, I'm going to sell. And I'm like, okay, hey, let's do it. It's not someone I called, it's maybe 3 to 6 months. He called me. It's hot. All right, so here we're going to put in all the details. Very soon, by this time next year, Sky Slope will be no more. And all of our transactions will be done right through here.
Until next year, is that?
Compliance, once it's smooth and working well, we're going to keep Sky Slope until this is working great. Everything will be done through here.
No more zip for?
I'm trying to put the client's name, so I can start a new,
Yeah.
a new transaction at a listing I have. But it's not taking the name, so because I don't have her in my.
You got to put them as a
Under
contact
contacts?
first. Yep. You got to have them contact before you can add them.
Smarty, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So we have the details. This is the opportunity ID. Market Center, Wilson, if there's a team, it would go there, who the name is. There's no appointment scheduled. The commission, I get about $12,000 when it's all said and done. And then I would go through, once I got offers, I could do a seller worksheet, buyer's commission, seller's commission, seller's closing costs, mortgage balance. I could actually do a whole net sheet right through here. Pretty cool? Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to go next door to get their net sheets? You don't want to just do it yourself real quick?
I do.
Everyone knows what a net sheet is?
Yeah.
No.
So a net sheet is what a seller would make once they sell their home. So you bring this to them. If I sell your home for 400, so we'll do it real quick. Agent commission, we'll give out 3%. The seller's closing cost, he's not going to cover, we'll say he does pay 2%. He owes $150 on his house. Yeah, it doesn't have a second. Prorated taxes, I don't know, $1,200. I don't know, whatever. He doesn't have any HOA dues. Show net of comparison, offer comparison. So if I had an offer in here, I could. Let's see what it says. I haven't done this yet, so let's see.
The lead source doesn't.
Oh, we haven't got an offer yet. So I got to put an offer in there. I would have to put a. Let's see if it lets me do it. I got to get a total. So very soon, when you get offers, you'll put them into here directly, and it'll show you with these numbers that you put in what the seller would net, and you can do multiple offers and compare the offers and give that to the seller through the app. And they'd see, oh, I got 3 offers, and this is what I make with this one, this is what I make with this.